everyone. I'm here with Judy Howe and Sandra Jung, and they're here to talk to us a little bit about one of the ministries that they're involved in called CBS.
Hi, Evergreeners. I'm Judy, and I'm a clinical psychologist.
I'm Sandra Jung, and I'm a high school English teacher. And there you are.
So CBS, Caregiver Support Group, stands for Caring, Bearing, and Sharing. So caring for each other, bearing each other's burdens, and sharing our stories and our what inspires us and how God encourages us and how we can encourage one another.
And we also have people in our congregation, in our group, who are caring for a spouse. So it's not only caring for our elder or our parents, it's also loved ones.
CBS has been really important to me, and I think there are a couple reasons why Sandra and I started this group. A lot of times people end up being caregivers for their spouse or their loved one very unexpectedly and very suddenly. So none of us are usually very prepared for this, and we just kind of fall into it. So how do we see this through a theological lens as a spiritual opportunity, for growth and to be the presence of God to our loved ones who need care. And I forgot to mention that part of the spiritual journey also incorporates, themes like, the theology of suffering and of pain and of loss and of grief. And I think during the pandemic, it's been especially challenging for caregivers. We know that elderly people, especially those with pre-existing medical conditions, are at the very highest risk group. Mm-hmm. And so whether you're someone who participates in our CBS group because your parents live with you, as mine do, or if they live in a facility, or if they live independently, but you are a caregiver who goes and visits them frequently or takes them groceries and so forth. I think the fear of not only, as everyone has around the world, of contracting COVID themselves, the fear for caregivers, of course, is passing that along to our most vulnerable loved ones, our elders. So I think that has been especially impactful during this time of COVID.
It's been really good, even before COVID, that we could come together once a month. We share stories, but we also share resources. And something about our typical meetings too is that we're taking turns doing little devotions. A month or so ago, something that struck me was how we need laughter, and how that just helps us to cope, but how we can be silly and funny with our loved one. And some people in the group are like, "Oh yeah, humor. I need more of that."
Well, thank you both for spending some time with us and letting the congregation know about CBS and all the exciting and really meaningful things that you guys are doing. So thank you both. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Sandra.
Thank you, Pastor Jason.
Pastor Jason.
Bye.